What's up, y'all? So today we gonna get into some stuff that I wish that I knew before I started my t-shirt brand, because I want to help you avoid some of these mistakes, right? And things that I've just learned along my journey that have worked for me, have not worked for me, and of course I always want to see you grow and win and all that stuff. So before we get started, make sure if you are not already following this channel, you are not already subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. Stop what you're doing, because this helps me to help you and so many other people if you are subscribed, if you comment, if you like, all of that, right? So let's jump right into the 5 things. So number 1 is that you are not your customer, right? Let me say it again. You are not your customer. And so sometimes you think that your customer wants something because you like it. It's your favorite. It's your color. It is everything that you love, but that doesn't mean that it is for your customer or that they even want that. And myself and a lot of other entrepreneurs jump out there because we love something and we want people to buy it, but nobody asks for that, right? So you want to be passionate about what you're doing. You want to do it because you love it, but you also have to make sure that you get some sales, right? Because we're not in the business to not make any money. So remember that you're not your customer. I had to learn that the hard way. And to do that means to build your community and to ask them what they want. People will tell you, they'll send you DMs, they'll call you if they can, they'll text you, they'll let you know like, hey, I love this color, I like that style. This is what appeals to me, right? And your specific customer will tell you that, and you will create products for them. I know me, again, learned that the hard way, but when I got it, I got it. Number 2, be easy on yourself. All right, I have this really, really bad. A lot of us will say like, oh, I'm a perfectionist. I gotta have everything perfect before I jump out there, and it's never gonna be perfect. You literally have to make time perfect and just do it. All right. And for me, I struggle a lot with like, oh, it has to be a certain way. They're not going to like it if it's like this. And it's like, no, just do it. Enjoy the journey and know that the journey is just as important as whatever your perceived destination of success is, right? Because everybody has this idea, this number, when I get to 1 million, when I get to 100 million, it never gets there. Like, you are always going to be on a journey, so enjoy it. If you've made 1 sale, celebrate that. If you haven't made any sales, celebrate the fact that you have even just started, because a lot of people don't. But enjoy the journey and go easy on yourself. All right. All right. So number 3 is going to be that the t-shirt itself is just as important as the actual design. So I'm just rocking my school shirt right now. But when I say, a lot of people are just like focused on like, oh, this is what my design is gonna say. It's gonna be great. People are gonna love it. And they don't put as much effort into the actual t-shirt, myself included. When I first started, I had no money. And so I just went with the options that were on Teespring. And out of a lot of trial and error, I figured out, number 1, different customers have different allergies. So everybody can't wear everything. Number 2, the actual t-shirt, like I said, is just as important as the design on it. You want to make sure that when people wash it, that it's still quality, that your design is not going to fall off, that like the quality has to match. But then in the t-shirt game, you have to make sure that you're not spending too much on the shirt so that you can actually make a profit. I know you're like, whoa. So all of that goes into being a t-shirt entrepreneur. For me, you hear me screaming this name all the time. When I finally found Bella Canvas, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, because I found a mix between great quality and still a price that was good enough for me to make a profit, but my customers actually loved the shirts too. All right, so they were soft. The design actually worked on them. And if you know me, you know I love to play with my designs. So I'm gonna show you a couple that I have and the reason why I like them. So here are a couple of options. This shirt is actually from Printful and it is Bella Canvas. And it's just a white shirt. This one actually says me plus God, and this is what it will look like when you order a shirt if you do print on demand, which means that they will ship your items to your customers. You don't have to worry about that. And so your customer gets a good quality t-shirt and they get your logo on it, right? But the shirt itself is going to last and it's gonna be great for your customer. And for me, I go from a typical white shirt with black on it to the cheetah print, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we keep it, we keep a lot of different designs around here. So you have to make sure that you get good quality items to print your stuff on. People ask me about like glitter, should it have, if I want to print this, if I want to print that. Please make sure to do your research and know about the brands that are going to hold up with your designs. And for me, Bella Canvas works. Love them. You can get more info about them below. Thank you so much to my friends at Bella Canvas for always taking care of me and my customers. All right, so number 4, another thing that I wish I would have done is just really pivot a little faster and have fun and know that I'm gonna fail, so fail fast, right? Like, you're gonna make mistakes, and a lot of us don't start anything because we're like, oh, what if I fail? What is people gonna say? What is this? What is that? Like, have fun. Everything is not going to work, but something will. And I want you to try different designs. Like this would, you know, I didn't know whether or not cheetah was gonna pop off, but we tried it. And this is another one that we tried. Girl plus guy is very successful. I'm like, will me plus guy be as successful? Will wife plus guy, will mom plus guy be successful? Be willing to try different things, because I was very afraid of that in the beginning. I just didn't know like how quickly I should do it, what that looks like. Please pivot, please fail, please have a great time, and just try new designs, try new things, test the market. You got to have the research to see what people like. Wish I would have done it sooner, but glad now that I'm able to do it and have fun along the process. And so I want you to do that too. Learn from me, try some new stuff. And last but not least, this is my number 1 tip, but I'm saving it for last because it could have been first. But just be yourself, right? For a long time, I was, you know, looking at other people. Of course, we have social media. You got to worry about like, all right, well, I only sold 500 shirts, but she sold 2 million. And you start comparing yourself. You start trying to do it a little more like somebody else, because maybe that will get you more success. But the key, the absolute key to success is you just truly being your authentic self. And when I turned that on and just was like, look, this is me. This is all I can be, is me, right? It's gonna be loud, it's gonna be extra, and I'm not gonna be for everybody. But for my people, I'm gonna show up for them in a major way. So when you are creating your brand, please be yourself. Please be your quirky, crazy, loud, everybody don't understand self. And I promise your tribe will show up for you, because there are people out there like you that are waiting for what you have to offer. And they don't want you to be like anybody else. They don't want to hear from you faking being like the next person. They want to hear from you. They want to hear your point of view. They want to see your t-shirts. They want to see what you have to say, because it resonates with them. So for me, when I acquired Girl Plus Guy, and I was like, you know what, this is going to be about relationship with God, authentic relationship with God, and that's all I can be, is me, right? If I'm talking about an authentic relationship. So really sit with that. Think about who you are. Think about what you love. Think about why you're doing this, and go from there. Build it all from there. And trust me, your people will find you when you are authentic and you are giving them the real you. Don't try to do it like anybody else, because nobody can do it like you, and you can't do it like anybody else. Like, to know that literally there is only one you ever, there is power in that. So I wish I knew that earlier, but baby, when I figured it out, it was like the key for me and my success. And I'm just thankful now, and I'm gonna keep riding on it, right? It may not be easy, but I will tell you, therapy and the little meditation and the little prayer goes a long way. All right, so hopefully those 5 things helped you, things that I wish I knew before I started my brand. But of course, there's so many more. I was just trying to make it a little bit of a shorter video. But if you have questions, comments, all that, drop them below. Make sure you subscribe, you comment, you like. I need this, y'all, so that we can reach more people. And of course, I love you, wishing you all of the success in the world, y'all. Anything that you need to know will be down in the description box. How to work with me, my favorite brands, how to connect with them, and everything else. So again, subscribe, comment, love y'all, and I will see you next time.